Hey Virgo, welcome to She-ruhz Tarot. Today's read is a general read for the collective of Virgo, and it is spirit led, so therefore spirit is taking off and providing whatever message they feel is necessary for you. I'm not putting any hindrances, any intentions placed upon the cards other than requesting messages that are most important for you to receive. So spirit's going to provide whatever they feel is necessary at this time. This message is for anybody that has Virgo anywhere in their chart. Message may or may not be your message. It might be a message for the person sitting next to you that has Virgo in their chart, but I truly intend to try to get this message directed to you. This can be a message regarding the past that Spirit wishes for you to look at and review and learn from so that you don't repeat it. Something that's currently happening to give you some guidance, or something to come to give you a heads up about. It is completely up to you to discern your message and receive it as such, applying it where it's appropriate. I do ask, as you receive this message, that you do not try to force any of this message to fit your situation, but to allow it to flow, as if you were reading a book from front to back, and you do not jump or try to place any pages in between. This is a 3-card drop: recent past, current circumstances, and what's to come. We will have overall energy right here, and in order to recognize whether or not this is or is not your message, to assist you, the overall energy should help kind of give you an idea. We get to the recent past of situations that have occurred, that can be commonplace, but when we get to current circumstances, that should definitely get you on the right path of seeing whether or not this is or is not your message. The best way to really be able to solidify is when we do some clarification. So we'll do a quick rundown, then I'll do some clarification of what needs to be clarified. And when we get to the clarification of current circumstances, that should definitely solidify it for you or not. If you don't feel comfortable with this being your message, you don't relate to it, you don't resonate, please feel free to go observe your other natal chart zodiacs. All I ask for you to do is to allow your intuition to guide you. Whatever you feel most drawn towards, please observe that message. If you feel drawn towards more than one message, Spirit may have more than one message for you. So feel free to observe those as well. All right. Please also keep in mind that with this being a Spirit-led message, it is always and forever completely up to you to use your own free will and your own personal judgment and discernment to take this message or disregard it. Again, it is completely up to you. This is a bird's eye view and spirit guidance to help you in situations, to kind of help, what is the word I was looking for? It's to help garner any information and to kind of help you choose which direction you wish to go or not. Okay? So with all that being said, let's begin and see what Spirit has to bring forward to you, okay? And like I said, this message, also, if this is in regards to an individual that you're interacting with, this is where you need to pay very close attention, because the message can be directed to them about you or to you about them. So be sure to apply where appropriate and allow your intuition to guide you and your discernment to be able to decide where it's best fitting. All right? So, can we get some messages for Virgo today, please? Any messages for Virgo? And by the way, I pray you guys all had a very safe and happy 4th of July. Today is the 5th. So it's kind of the day after, but some people are still doing some fireworks because they had to work on the 4th, or they had to work through the weekend, so we've got some stragglers here and there. But otherwise, it's been a pretty safe event for my town that I live in. So may it have been for you. There we go. And those all look like they fell in the reverse. So we're going to see what it has to say here. All right, messages for Virgo, please. One more message for Virgo, please. Oh, that was quite a few, and I'm glad they stopped it. Oh, there we go. Okay. And we're going to slide it over here, just like so. All right, there's your overall energy. Oops. Protected by angels. That's an excellent card to have. So they are watching over you right now. They're keeping you safe and keeping things As I was wishing and praying that you guys had a very safe 4th of July, obviously you did because you're being watched over and protected. That's good. There's something in the past that you need to get rid of and heal. Okay. So in the recent past here, we have passion and pleasure in the reverse. So you were kind of closed off and not letting anybody in, keeping to yourself, not sharing your emotions or anything. And then the current circumstances in the reverse, we have watching the clouds. So you were like overdriving yourself. Not unusual for you, Virgo, to push yourself, push yourself, push yourself instead of taking time out to chill out and relax, which is really something that all of us need to do at some point in time, but especially you, Virgo, because you really just have this drive that you keep going, 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 going until you drop. And that's really not healthy. I watched my mom do that all the time. She was a Virgo, and it was outrageous because she would just push herself so hard, push, 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 go, go, go. And that is also an earth element energy to do because all earth elements push, 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 and keep, pushing forward. But the Virgo really, they're like high speed. They're like the rabbit that just keeps running and running and then just drops because they're exhausted instead of realizing that you're tired and taking time. That's your current circumstance. And then here we have what's possible to come, which is a narrow pathway. So it's heading towards being in the reverse. You're not quite in the reverse yet. It can turn around and be in the upright, but I would rather it be in the reverse because that means that your pathway is opening up and there's more options being presented to you instead of it being closed-minded, narrow-minded, only one option being presented to you. You have a multitude opening up. So the path is becoming wider, which is something that we do want with this one to be in the reverse, honestly. So again, something in the past that needs to be, looked at, reviewed, and taking some time to heal. Taking a breath. Okay. Well, let's get some clarification here for you. All right. And we're praying for a short and sweet message so that you can get back to enjoying your family if you're spending time with your family. But let's get you a quick read out here as fast as I can. So we're going to do. We're going to go to passion and pleasure in reverse, please. Please clarify passion and pleasure in reverse for Virgo. Recent past, thank you. Page of Cups, same thing. However, you attempted to find out where you stood. You tried to use your intuition. You tried to dip your toe in the water and see if it was too cold or too hot with this situation, with whatever situation it may be. And again, remember, this is a general message, so it can be in regards to a relationship, it can be in regards to a job, it can be in regards to, you had gotten in a fight with somebody and you're trying to find out if everything's smoothed out or not. Apply it where it's appropriate, okay? But basically, you had tried to find out where you stand, and I'm gathering it didn't go well, or they are very closed off from you. So again, apply where appropriate. And we have on the bottom of the deck your 10 of Cups, which is your happily ever after, what makes you happy. So it may be a relationship, but it's whatever makes you happy. And for Virgos, a lot of times it's your job. Jobs make you happy. All right, so please clarify watching clouds in reverse, current circumstances for Virgo. Please clarify watching clouds in reverse. Whoa, okay, guess not. Whoa, all right, there we go. So we've got the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. So we got double four down. 2 4s. Pay attention for those of you that do numerology. 4 4. So yeah, you don't want to take time out because then you'll start thinking. You'll get in your head. So you're just allowing your intuition to guide you and lead you. Okay. So since this situation is going on, then, and again, apply where it's appropriate can be referring to the other party, can be referring to you. Only you know this situation, but this is obviously in regards to some form of a relationship, family member, partner, spouse, could be your children. Apply it where appropriate because we do have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is a younger individual. So, apply where appropriate. Well, let's find out. Yeah, you're trying to allow yourself, use your intuition, allow yourself to be, guided in what to do, but definitely holding back from taking time out to look at things and, take time to think about anything. Again, Virgo behavior, go, 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 let's not think. Please clarify narrow pathway heading towards reverse, please, for Virgo. Possible outcome. Please clarify narrow pathway for Virgo heading towards reverse and the possible outcome. Oh, there we go. That was reverse too, if you saw it. Okay. So be very careful about decisions you make. And it could very well be somebody that you've known for a very long time. There's a path that's going to be pretty hard to choose from, to choose which path to go down, but it's going to be hard. And it may lead to being stabbed in the back, but definitely some kind of a painful ending, depending on which path you choose. And only you are going to be able to choose your own path. But disloyalty, dishonesty, and it can lead to more sunlight on the horizon. So like I like to say, where it looks bad, a lot of times it's actually leading towards something better. So where we don't want to close out a cycle because we think that's the best thing for us. Sometimes closing out that cycle is best, and where we're not taking time to actually look and think about something, it might behoove you, I love that word, behoove you to actually take time out to look at the situation, because the Hangman has appeared a couple of times in here. I want to show you. When I was clarifying this, the Hangman was behind the High Priestess. Now we have the Hangman here again behind everything else that I read to you, which of course the Hangman is going in stall mode and looking at everything from a different perspective. And then the Knight of Swords is behind that, being brassly truthful and honest. Well, let's see if we can get some guidance for you here, okay? Get some guidance for Virgo regarding their message, please. Get some guidance for Virgo regarding their message, please. Thank you. And this is my created guidance, so sometimes it's sweet, sometimes it's harsh. It all depends on what you need to hear at the time. All right? And we have lies only deceive you sitting here. So lying to yourself is exactly that, lying to yourself. Everything's going to be good. It's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. And that's exactly what I'm hearing in my head right now. Everything's going to work out and it's all going to be all right. For those of you that are actually saying that to yourselves, that Hangman is really sticking in my sight, in my vision right now. So please keep that in mind. Oh, goodness. And you are living in an illusion. Please clean your eye out. Clean your third eye out so you can actually see things for what they truly are. All right. That way that pathway can open up and it can become wider instead of having to be very careful on what you're doing. Because fear can lead you down a tight pathway. And if you let go of that fear, then it can open up and become a better, wider, safer path. But you are being watched over and you are being protected no matter which direction you choose, no matter what path, you are being protected. They cannot necessarily protect your heart and keep you from getting hurt, whatever path you choose, but they can help guide you, okay? Maybe to help you learn. But again, it's free will, your choice of which path you choose. Just know that they are there, they've got your back, and they're watching over you while you're choosing your path and learning your lessons. All right, Virgo, so that is your semi-short, sweet message for the day. As far as major arcanas go, you do not have any that have dropped down. So this is all completely your decision. The ball is in your court for you to make decisions of which way you wish to go. This is just all messages so that you can receive them and kind of have a hindsight from Spirit. All right, so with all that being said, I look forward to your next read to find out what Spirit has to say, and it will be a more extended. We'll probably do the 5-card drop next time. It depends on what Spirit wishes for me to do for the read, but this is a short and sweet for the holiday. All right, so until then, may all your choices and decisions be blessed, and if you're celebrating anymore, please be safe.